Come on. Let's say the horse needed you to be firm. There's a difference between firm and hard. Let's say I needed to take a hold of the horse with 20 pounds. The way I go about getting to 20 pounds is going to have a lot to do with whether you're successful or not. Hold on to that. I'm going to pull on you some, so don't let me get it away from you. Okay, so close your hand on that or it's going to come away from you. And don't give to me. Let's say I needed to pull on this horse about that hard. The way I took a hold of you wasn't really offensive, wouldn't make you afraid. But let's say I was abrupt and had hands like a butcher, and I took a hold of the horse like that. Now I'm pulling about like what I said, but it's how I got there. Be ready. It's how I got there that could be rude to the horse. Now watch Robert closely. I'm just riding with bad hands. Oh, you braced. I didn't hit you. Why'd you do that? He's protecting himself. Once I've done this a few times with him, he'll brace all the time. Like that, see him brace? You can't help yourself. And I'm even telling you you're going to do it, and you still can't help it. But if I took a hold like this, you might give to me, and then I'd give to you. But it's the way I go about it. And whenever you're ready, maybe you'd give to me. See? Otherwise, I'll just wait here. Nobody's going to get any lunch today. When you started to soften, so did I. And you both feel together. If you were real sensitive to me, when I feel of you here, you'd already be given. See? That means something to my horse. That's what a soft feel, that's what I do to get a soft feel right there. And I want you to get at least a mental picture of what a horse operating on feel is. Where hopefully it looks good to you, that you'll want that you'll strive for that.
Okay, today we're going to talk a little bit about internal hip rotation and some exercises that we can do to correct an internal hip rotation imbalance. First of all, I want you to understand what we're talking about. This is internal hip rotation, and you can see on my hips it's pretty symmetric, and maybe a very small asymmetry on the right side. But if you're watching this video, it's because we've identified that you have an asymmetry on one of the sides, whether it be the right side or whether it be the left side. So the exercises that we're going to do will be specific to that size. If you have a asymmetry on the right, we'll do exercises for the right side. If it's an asymmetry for the left, we'll do exercises for the left side. Not that it will hurt you to do the exercises on both sides, but for sake of what we're trying to accomplish, we'll stick to the side that has the asymmetry on it. This first exercise is for your anterior fibers of your glute medius, and we're going to do it on the left side. So if you have an asymmetry on the left side, this would be the exercise that you do. You're going to turn the hip in, internal rotation. You're going to take it out and pause it. Control it, maintain the tension in the band, control it out, and pause it. Good. Skimming across the surface of the carpet. Don't pin your foot down into the carpet. Sliding it out and pause. Sliding it out and pause. Maintain that internal hip rotation. Control it out and pause. Good. Control it out and pause. Good. Let's do 3 more. Perfect. Control the internal hip rotation. Control the tension in the band. Don't throw it. Your hip probably is on fire right now, which is okay. And one more time. Control it out and pause. Good. Now rest for 2 minutes. This next exercise is for your TFL on the left side. Instead of coming straight out, we're going to come up and out on a 45-degree angle. We're going to control the range of motion, pausing at the top, stay on that 45-degree angle. Keep the tension in the cord. You ready? Up and pause. Keep that internal hip rotation. Up and pause. Good. Up and pause. Perfect. Good control. Don't bring your foot back to the carpet. Control it. Up and out and pause. Up and out and pause. Let's do 3 more. Up and out. Good. 2 more times. Control it. 1 more time. Up and out. Perfect. Now rest for 2 minutes. This next exercise is for rectus femoris on your left side. We're going to bring your right leg to the midline of your body. You're going to internally rotate your hip and we're going to come straight up and pause. Come on down, keeping the tension in the cord. Up and pause. Come on down. Maintain that internal hip rotation. Up and pause. Come on down. Up and pause. Come on down. Beautiful. Control the motion. Up and pause. Come on down. Don't throw it. Control the motion. Come on down. 3 more. Up and pause. Come on down. Up and pause. Come on down. 1 more time. Up and pause. Come on down. And rest. This next exercise that we're going to do is for vastus lateralis, which is one of your quadricep muscles on the left side. You're going to bring the band up to the midline between your ankle and your knee, like right in the middle. You're going to take the band out and put your foot inside the band. This leg stays straight. I want you to visualize an axle or a pin, a rod that runs through your knee here, and we're going to rotate on that pin. You're going to turn it out and come on back. Rotate it out, come on back. You'll feel this tightness in your hip. Come on back, good. Good control, turn it out, maintaining this axis of rotation right through your hip right here. Come on back, turn it out, come on back, good. Turn it out, come on back. Turn it out, come on back. Let's do 3 more. Turn it out, maintain that axis. Good control, turn it out, come on back. Turn it out, come on back. 1 more time. Turn it out, come on back. Good, and rest 2 minutes. This next exercise is for your medial hamstrings. You're going to place the band around your foot, and then you're going to place your foot inside the band. You're going to internally rotate your hip by focusing on internally rotating your foot, and you're going to slide your heel back towards your butt. Good control, and slide it out. Maintaining the tension inside the band at all times, and control it out. Good. Slide it back towards your butt and pause. Control it out. Be sure to keep this hip internally rotated and the foot turned in. And you'll feel it on the medial side of your hamstrings here. Good control. And pause. Good. Good control. And pause. Let's do 3 more. Pause the end. Slide it back. And pause. Good job. Good control. Slide it back and pause. Last one. Good control. Slide it back and pause. Now with all these exercises, I want you to start with this yellow band, which is the lightest and easiest band. With this exercise, you may find that you need to advance to the green band. At least do 1 set with the yellow first to get a feel for it. And if you feel like you're strong enough to advance to the green band, you can go ahead and use the green band for this one. That comes in other varieties as well, the blue and the black being the heaviest. I wouldn't recommend you going beyond the yellow or the green band for any of these exercises, even when you get stronger. And you'll get stronger at this very quickly, but the heavier the band you use, the more you'll start to throw your limb into that position, and we want to be all about control with this. This next exercise for internal hip rotation was going to be done together. We won't do it single leg, we'll do both legs. I want you to keep the tension in the cord and visualize, like we did before in the previous exercise, an axis that runs up through your thigh, your big muscle here, your big bone here, your femur, and we're going to turn it out. Turn your feet out and pause. Very short range of motion. Don't let the tension come out of the cord. Squeeze it out and pause. Squeeze it out and pause. Squeeze it out and pause. Good. Good control. Don't let the tension come out of the cord. Squeeze it out and pause. We're going to stop at each end of the range of motion. Stop on the inside, control it out and stop on the outside. Good control. Turn it out and pause. Good. Let's do 3 more. Turn it out and pause. Turn it out and pause. 1 more time. Turn it out and pause. Good. Exercise a little bit high and then bring the cable down a little bit lower to where I was sitting. This one is about 23 pounds, if that makes a difference. So it's a reasonably heavy band. There's not a ton of rotation in it, just moving into that position, pausing and coming back out. Sitting up nice and high, imagining this pin on your spine. Rotate. Pausing at the end. Sit on the bench with the little, so the knee is beyond 90 degrees, so the foot is kind of flat on the ground. And then you're going to take the tension up and turn it in, making sure the cord is kind of towards the end of the toe. And you're going to turn it in, pausing at each end, turn it in. Try not to touch the floor, you're just like hovering right above the floor, turning it in, having a definitive end at each place, turning it in, turning it in, turning it in, pausing on the inside, turning it in, turning it in, turning it in, the knee, and we're just gonna turn it out. Same thing, hovering across the floor, turn it out, turn it out, pause at the end, and turn it out, and turn it out, and turn it out, good, and turn it out, and turn it out, and turn it out, and turn it out. 2 more, and turn it out, and turn it out. The knee is going to stay completely straight, so you want to contract your quad. This time you're going to put the hand around your toes here, and we're just going to bring the toes straight to the knee. Straight to the knee and pause. straight to the knee and pause. It's for anterior tib. You see this muscle right here, straight the toe up and pause. Toe up and pause. Toe up and pause. Toe up and pause. Controlling the foot as much as you can. Toe up and pause. Toe up and pause. Toe up and pause. Toe up and pause. Something that's do the similar motion, but instead of coming straight back, we're going to come out and away on this like 45-degree angle. So we're coming towards me, but also away from me. So this 45-degree angle, up and away, 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 up and away.